Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We are out here in nature, baby. We got the birds all around us. We're in a lush tropical rainforest, as you do. We got the beach that way. So we are gonna go for a swim. But first, we got anxiety right now. Do you have anxiety? Is it making your life miserable? 12 life hacks every person with anxiety should know. Let's just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. As a psychologist with over 2,000 videos helping people become their greatest version, will that help your anxiety? No, so sorry about that. As someone with over 1 million YouTube subscribers, will that help your anxiety? No, sorry about that. As a counselor giving thousands of consultations to people, will that help your anxiety? No, sorry about that. It doesn't matter. Who cares? What will help your anxiety is that I can relate with you. I've been through it. I had serious anxiety attacks for years. I'm talking from personal experience. You see, sometimes we meet people who are like, snap out of it. It's just an anxiety attack. Who cares? Ever had a pain in your chest and get really worried? Deep divers, sometimes you're like, okay, I better go to the hospital. You arrive in the hospital and they're like, no, sir, no, madam. You're not having a heart attack. It's just an anxiety attack. And you're like, oh my days. I wasted all of that money on petrol when I could have saved it and bought Ralph Smart a bunch of grapes. Because we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Beautiful deep divers, let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. The first life hack every person with anxiety should know is this. You have to ground yourself for anxiety to disappear. You have to become present. You see, what helped me along my early journey when I was having panic attacks, I realized, and anxiety attacks, it was because I was always trying to get somewhere. I was never truly comfortable being in the here and now. You see, all anxiety emanates from a desire to escape the present moment. Slow motion this side. So my anxiety started to fade away when I learned the art of just being in the here and now. I'm not living in the past. I'm not worried about the future. I'm grounding myself in the present moment. And how do I do this? By reconnecting with that, good ass prana, baby. What is the second life hack every person with anxiety should know? Many people have anxiety because of a story. You see, the story is the belief system. Your story gives you anxiety, not what is happening. Your story about the world around you. The story about, other people, I'm not good enough to be around them. I'm not good enough to be around them. I'm not worthy to be in their presence. They earn more money than me. They earn more money than me, Ralph. They have more subscribers than me, Ralph. Who cares, right? You are more than good enough to be in their presence. So a story, this story about the world around us. Don't talk to strangers as a little child. That's what your grandma told you. That's what your mom told you. That's what the cat down the road told you. So you have formulated this story about the world around you, which is giving you anxiety, not what is happening. Slow motion this side. So I've learned, and what I always tell millions of deep divers every single day, that is you, that you have the power to change your story, to change your life. It's all a story of belief systems. And if you have a disempowering story, a story which takes away your confidence, that will give rise to heaps of anxiety. So you have to start letting go of stories no longer serving you and start embracing stories that will. What is happening right now? To me right now, I'm by the ocean, birds everywhere. There is no anxiety. But wait a minute, I got people walking over there. If I think about that long enough, I'm gonna start feeling, oh, you're looking a bit shaky, baby Ralph. Right, because if I'm gonna formulate a story like, oh my gosh, there are people over there, what are they gonna think, right? But what is happening right now, everything is very peaceful. The feng shui is fantastic, by the way. You gotta get your bum over here, right? So lose the story which is not serving you and start changing your story to say, actually, nothing is fearful outside of me. If I have peace within myself, I will experience peace in the outside world. Now, deep divers, what is the third life hack every person with anxiety should know? What I call total body awareness. You always see me doing this, right? I'm grounding myself. That's why I don't have anxiety anymore. Because I've learned that posture is everything. You see, total body awareness is what meditation is. And that's why if you're always busy, rushing here and there, you are always going to have a lot of anxiety. I had to slow down. I had to take a moment of silence. And then the anxiety started to fade away. Now, a little bit of anxiety is okay. Fight or flight. But when anxiety is now interfering with your equilibrium, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. So you have to learn how to develop total body awareness. We can do this through yoga. We can do this through going to the gym, lifting some weights. We can do this through surfing. We can do this through dancing. We can do this by just moving fully into our body 100%. Many times, the reason why you have anxiety is because you are having an out-of-body experience, but not in that sense, in a sense where you are disconnected from your body. It's time to start moving back into your body. Oh, that feels so good, Ralph. I told you. Right? So what actually helped me to lose all of this anxiety was to actually reconnect with my body, plant my feet, okay, every single day, going to the beach, going to the mountains, planting my feet on Mother Nature. And all of a sudden, like, anxiety, where'd you go? You almost start to miss anxiety, right? Because you're so calm, just being in nature, just developing that total body awareness in the here and now. What is the fourth baby life hack every person with anxiety should know? 7-day vegan challenge. More magnesium. Magnesium, what you need to calm your nerves, because you are what you eat. Yes, Ralph, I know that's what my mom told me. But if you are having a lot of anxiety, you better listen. You better listen to her. You see, arugula, wheatgrass, chlorella, E3 live, watercress, kale. These are plant-based foods which are packed full of magnesium. These foods will calm your nerves. You see, you are what you eat. What you are eating is giving rise to what you are feeling. What you are feeling is giving rise to what you are becoming. So, I started to change my diet. I realized back in the day, I'm no saint. I used to eat a lot of processed foods, drink soda, go to McDonald's and all of that stuff. I used to do it. And guess what? I had a lot of anxiety. In fact, I had a lot of anxiety in university and I wasn't eating the best, right? Then I started to see the link. Oh, food, mood. Wait a minute, it even rhymes. Food, mood. Dude. So I did away with all of that junk, that crap, that toxic waste. That's what I call it, which is not even food, right? And I started to embrace a more plant-based diet. Leafy greens. If you have anxiety, one piece of fruit or veg every single day is going to help your anxiety out, right? One leafy green a day keeps the doctor away, but it will bring the cat down the road to you, right? Because you'll be glowing and everybody wants to be around people who glow. What is the fifth baby life hack every person with anxiety should know? Now, ego says this: when everything is perfect, I'll find peace. Spirit says, accept yourself as you are, and then you will find peace. Slow motion this side. I had a lot of anxiety when I was trying to do too many things at once. You see, I stay focused right now on creating, on building, on growing Infinite Waters. That's why I have not so much anxiety. There was a time when I was working 3 different jobs, feeding the cat down the road, relationship issues, so much going on. And you're like, okay, I've got to get everything perfect. No, you don't. Life does not have to be perfect, and you are not here to figure everything out. Isn't that a weight off your shoulders? Oh my gosh, I can actually start relaxing my shoulders like that. Feels like a shiatsu massage. It feels so good to be alive, baby, right? When you accept yourself, you will find peace. Everything doesn't have to be perfect, because otherwise you will go absolutely crazy and you will have a lot of anxiety, because there's always something, isn't it? Like you complete one task and then another one pops up, right? That's how life is. Get used to it. This ain't the Brady Bunch. Things happen. It's not perfect here, right? Right? So take care of the small things, and then the big things take care of themselves. What is the 6th life hack every person with anxiety should know? Baby, talk to me, Ralph. Stop feeling like you can please everybody. Stop feeling like you can please everybody. Are you not entertained? Right? Are we in a gladiator arena? No, we're not. So you don't have to please everybody. You aren't here to do that. I've learned this the hard way. Along my early journey, I wanted to please my mom, my whole family, my friends, but I was unhappy. You see, you got to start learning how to fill your own cup first. And that's how my anxiety started to disappear. You got to take care of you first, right? Before you can take care of other people. Like a lot of people say, Ralph, gosh, how do you do it? How can you inspire so many millions of people? I say because I'm always at the beach. I take care of me first. And that's why I got so much energy to give out to the rest of the world. Right? If you are trying to please everybody, trying to get validated by your Instagram likes, or how many subscribers you have on YouTube, or how many likes you get on Facebook, all of that is irrelevant. To feel at peace, you got to start learning how to validate your own existence. Slow motion this side. And that has freed me from anxiety attacks. Yay! What is the seventh life hack every person with anxiety should know? You got to be like the birds, right? You got to start feeling that you are good enough. My anxiety came, especially when I was like 14, 15, when I didn't really like who I was, my body. Now I love myself 100%. I accept myself. If you are someone who never feels you are good enough, you will have a lot of anxiety. So how do you start feeling like you are good enough? Well, I'll give you a little hint. Say this: I am good enough. Oh my gosh, it's that simple. I am the two most powerful words in the universe, because whatever you put after that is what you will become. If you keep saying, I am no good, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I always say this nowadays: I am good enough. You were born with a unique design. There is nobody like you in the cosmos. If there is, I'll give you $1 million, and I'm going to keep it because there isn't. Right? So you are totally good enough, right? Your body is good enough. Yes, ladies, your body is good enough. You don't have to have your ass out like them or like her. Guys, your body is good enough too. You don't have to have muscles like Ralph Smart, like my muscles get bigger. I love my body. Love your body, okay? You don't have to have a six-pack. You don't have to have that. Right? Just be comfortable in your own skin, and that's how anxiety starts to disappear. Right now, I love my skin. I love my baby skin, right? I love who I am. I love everything about myself. That's why I don't have anxiety anymore. It starts with that. What is the eighth baby life hack every person with anxiety should know? Now, switch your phone off. Do you have your phone on? You see, many times we have our phone on all the time. And what's helped me along my journey is to turn my phone off. Because many times we get these awfully disturbing notifications. Okay, somebody here, somebody there, right? Trying to contact us. If you're sleeping with your phone, you're going to have a lot of anxiety, right? So I've learned that I've got to switch my phone off. I've got to disconnect. Right now, there's probably no Wi-Fi connection around here. But I will tell you this, you will definitely find a better connection. Slow motion this side. When you can learn how to switch your phone off, you can also learn how to switch your mind off. And it really helps me, just like turning my phone off before I go to bed. Because anytime my phone is on, it's like I'm always on. I'm online, and I want to go offline sometimes. Like, can I do that? Can I do that? Can I do that? I can. That's why I don't have anxiety anymore. Thank you so much. And you just won the lottery. What is the ninth baby life hack every person with anxiety should know? What I call the daily walk, the daily communion in nature, right? Get baptized in nature, baby. Put your head in a waterfall. Be careful though. Look, I gotta say this, deep divers, that every single day I've learned that just even if it's a 5 minutes walk, if you're always driving from place to place, once again, sometimes you're not connecting with Mother Nature. So what's helped me free myself of anxiety is to go for a walk on the beach, go for a walk around town. I'll hold your hand, by the way, right? Just a daily walk. It's just casual like that. Even if you are working in a job, like your lunch break, go for a walk. Don't just sit inside, right? And you find that through walking, you start feeling calmer. I've found it every single day because you are developing total body awareness. Now, what is the 10th baby life hack every person with anxiety should know? Love the life you lived. It's that simple. I realized when I had anxiety, it was because I was afraid to meet the day ahead of me. Because I didn't like what I was doing. If you don't like what you are doing in life, chances are you are going to have a lot of anxiety. If you don't like who you are going to have a lot of anxiety. If you aren't happy in your job, you are going to have a lot of anxiety. Every single day, I wake up in infinite abundance. And guess what? It is going to last forever. How do you know that, Ralph? Because I'm a Pisces. I'm psychic. Don't question me. So I've learned this, that you got to love the life you live. I love the life I live. I can travel to any location. I'm always in nature. I've been in nature for years. Over 30 countries. The beautiful life, what I call it. No time for anxiety. However, I can relate. I was in crummy jobs, struggling, grinding. I had a lot of anxiety because I wasn't happy there. And what did we say? All anxiety emanates from a desire to escape the present moment. It's all connected. If you are trying to get away from your job you're in, you're going to have anxiety. I love where I am right now. Oh. Oh, that's better. I love this too, right? So love the life you live. Now, beautiful deep divers, we're just warming up. What is the 11th life hack every person in the entire world with anxiety should know? All of your anxiety is always in relationship to something else. All of your anxiety is always in relationship to something else. Sometimes it's in relationship to a person. Oh, what do they think of me, Ralph? I don't know what they think of me. I'm so scared right now. Right? So can you see that your anxiety is emanating in response to something else? It's that simple. Your anxiety could be in response to a plane. It could be in response to a spider, but it's always in relationship to something else. So you have to find what is causing your anxiety, what triggers your anxiety, and then you have to make peace with it. I used to be afraid and have a lot of anxiety attacks of what other people thought of me. Then I had to actually realize I had to talk to these people and then say, oh my gosh, they're actually human like me. And then anxiety started to disappear. Okay, so remind yourself that every single day. And deep divers, dun, dun, dun. What is the 12th life hack every person with anxiety should know? Stop living a double life. If you are constantly wearing a mask, the persona, you are going to have a lot of anxiety. It's time to start taking off the mask. No filter on Instagram. Be yourself. Walk naked, literally if you want. Don't worry, I won't tell the authorities. Look, free the nipple if you want. Don't worry. We were born naked anyway. Stop living a double life. Stop being in a job which isn't serving you. And then when you finish, you're like, I don't even know why I'm doing that. Like, with me, what you see is what you get. I get approached every single day, walking along the beach, going up the mountains. Oh, Infinite Waters, is that you? I'm like, peace. It's the same me. It's me. It's me. It's me, your father. Right? So I'm not living a double life anymore. I haven't got one foot in the matrix, one foot out of the matrix. I'm in nature 24/7, living a life of infinite abundance. Therefore, anxiety is not holding me back. So there you have it, beautiful deep divers. And when you realize that, you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Yeah. Beautiful deep divers. Have a beautiful day. We are in nature, just woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You! Anxiety, where art thou? You've disappeared after Infinite Waters just made this video.